Okay, so let's begin our iMovie by going ahead and downloading our photos and our videos from Google Drive. So go ahead and open Safari. And I have a Google Drive icon here, but you can always go up and type in Google, visit the app symbol here, and go to Drive. Now I have made a folder called the Habitat Project, so I'm going to click on it. And I want this whole folder because in there's going to be photos and videos. So I've clicked on the folder, go to More and Download, and wait for the download here. Now that is in my Downloads folder. You can also find it up here under the Download section of Safari. So here are my two photos that I want to include in my iMovie. So I'm going to leave that window open. Go ahead and open iMovie. You can find iMovie if it's not on your dock by going to the Launchpad and then scrolling back and forth to find the iMovie symbol. It's this purple star right here. When you open, yours will be blank because you've never started an iMovie on this computer before. So you're going to first start off by saying New and then Movie. Choose No Theme right now while we're doing all of the features specifically towards the habitat. So choose No Theme. Create the movie. So you're going to say your name, Habitat iMovie. Okay, so your first and last name, Habitat iMovie. And I'm just going to put it in another folder here. We'll leave it there. Okay, so now I have my movie here, and I need to put some media, which are photos and videos, into my project. So this is my movie thumbnail. This is where my photos and videos will go so that I can put them into my project. So I'm going to go to Import Media. It's going to open up my local files. So remember, I downloaded that folder. So I'm going to go to my name, click Downloads, and then I'll find my Habitat project here. Okay, if you should see your name, go to Downloads, find your folder, and then you can select both of these. Okay, or you can come down and say Import All. Okay, so they have imported. What you're going to do, and if you want to put these in different order, you would click and make sure the yellow surrounds the picture or video, and click and drag it down into your project. And then you would take another file and click and drag into your project. Okay, this picture is being shown for 4 seconds, as you see here. So I'm going to decrease the amount of time the thumbnail shows so that I can keep everything in order. So I'm using this little bar here. So you can rearrange while you're in this section, just showing you some features. You can crop. So if you want to crop this image, there's a crop button up here, and you can rearrange these bars. If you have sound involved in your project, you would edit the sound here. There's also some color options, so if you want to play around with the brightness, depending on how your photos look. Remember, down here we can go to titles, and click and add text. So I'm going to put this text before the picture. When I click and drag and make sure this text symbol's taken, you can click and change the text. I'm not sure what you would want your title to be, but I'm just going to call it Habitat Project. And then maybe put the date down here. And then you can push this blue check to put your text in here. So when you have your white bar here, you can push the space bar and it would show you your project in order so you can kind of preview it as you go. Say you wanted text on top of this picture. I push the space bar to pause. So if you want text on top of this picture, click and drag the text on top. And as long as you select the purple up here, you can come up and change this text. And then it would show up on top of the screen. So those are just a few things. I know that that was a quick rundown, but go ahead and get started. Start your iMovie project.